mysterious stories.
I'm looking at rare, once-in-a-lifetime encounters that you would never have confidence in true. To put it differently, videos show situations that ought not to have existence. Number 11. It's 1:40 a.m., and two friends are driving down a dark road, completely unable to watch what's on either side. They both believe they see movement in the trees, and because they have nothing better to do, pull over and shine their headlights into the area. There is not anything that takes place for a while, then a figure pops up from the dry brush. One of them believes this is a witch, and I am of the same mind that this is a probability. They seem to put on all in black and hunched over with what appears to be a walking stick in their hands. Unless this is a hoax and that is a third friend, I'm not sure what anyone would be doing walking in complete darkness alone, especially so late at night. Number 10. A group of hikers are traversing the wilderness in Quebec when they notice a wild animal that is coming close from the opposite direction. The snow seems to be waist deep, and the animal is following in their footsteps. The problem is that it might not keep out of their way, and they don't have anywhere else to go. It seems that the only thing left is to make firmer for approach. What appears to be a bear or even a giant wolf at first glance is actually a lone moose, which is almost as dangerous because they are known to panic easily and react aggressively. A moose, as one commenter put it, is essentially a semi-truck wrapped in fur. Even though the group remains completely still, this strategy fails, and the animal charges straight at them. By good fortune, the moose has nice enough instincts to veer away from him at the last second. Because of its massive size, you can tell that this animal would have had no problem trampling them and killing them if it so desired. Number 9. Daniel lives in the country, and instead of shelling out for someone to take off the leaves around his house, he makes up his mind to burn them. He takes this quick video while standing on the edge of a controlled fire.
Oh yeah, lots of fire. Oh yeah, lots of fire.
A tall two-legged creature about the same size as Daniel sprints away in the opposite direction as quickly as it can. Remember that Daniel lives in the middle of nowhere in Oklahoma with no neighbors. Because I can't think of any forest animals that appear to be this, perhaps the controlled burn flushed out a rare humanoid creature by chance. We'll probably have no idea what the creature is because there's no other footage of it. Number 8. This man claims that with nothing more than his willpower, he can get a wooden matchstick to pass through a silver watch. He concentrates intensely for a brief moment before demonstrating that it is possible.
For solid, through, solid. Thus.
Even though I'm almost certain this is a sleight of hand, I'm not sure. I don't see any editing cuts, and it appears to have been completed in a single smooth take. I'd appreciate it if someone could tell me how he does this, whether it's real or not. Is this interesting and futuristic, or just gruesome? Number 7. While these two drivers are driving around the United Kingdom, one of them looks up at the sky and pulls over. Nothing takes place after they stare at the clouds for about 15 seconds. After that, just as they're about to quit, an unidentified object pops up in front of them. It floats into a cloud and undergoes an electric reaction. The lights go out, and a strange semi-transparent rectangular object floats to the ground. The video is of poor quality, implying that it was either shot a long time ago with a poor camera or was edited. In any case, I needed to learn more about what was in the sky. Number 6. Joe Rob TV watches something on the side of the road that is so gruesome he isn't sure if he's seeing things or not, therefore, he must take another look.
What the f? Oh, what the f? Oh, what the f?
This time, He has prepared to record with his camera. Joe Rob quickly speeds away as the weird person approaches slowly with their hands in their pockets, almost as if they've been looking forward to him. It's difficult to tell if they're putting on a Halloween mask or if their facial features are truly that distorted and oversized in real life. I can't tell if they're putting on a mask or not because I can't watch where the mask draws to a close and the neckline starts. Number 5. It's 0:00 in the morning when this stranger begins creeping along the other side of a fence in slow, even steps, as though in a trance. He's listening to an old portable radio at full volume, and he doesn't say anything as he slowly turns the knob. He sometimes stops long enough to look through the fence without saying anything. His radio, on the other hand, does a lot of talking, and this part is particularly strange. The radio is playing something about walking away right now. Nothing splits up them as they arrive at the end of the chain-link fence. The video concludes with a lengthy stare-down, which the weird man easily wins. When he reaches into his coat pocket for something, the cameraman attempts to cover, which was a wise decision. Number 4. Jake, a Twitch streamer, is paying a visit to another country and getting a buzz out of the city's nightlife. It's becoming late, and he's about to go to bed when two women he's never seen before walk up to him with huge smiles and begin dancing with him. They're acting as if they've been acquainted with Jake for years while this guy in grey keeps out of sight. Even though Jake doesn't notice the attention at first, he becomes increasingly perplexed until one of them speaks in English to avoid alerting the man nearby. He has a serious expression on his face when he looks fixedly at the woman.
Listen, behind you, there's a man. I saw it. She needs to help us, okay?
He's also standing far too close and appears to be within reach. When he looks over at him again, they attempt to act cool by jumping up and down in forgery excitement and pretending they aren't even aware of him. In fact, they are terrified of making eye contact with him and are seeking assistance from Jake. Jake stays for a few more minutes until the man leaves.
Yeah, he's still staring at us. He's still staring at us. Okay, hold on.
Wait, do you know that guy? Get that guy on camera.
The girls relievedly hug each other and rush the other way. I really wish this man had second thoughts about no matter what he was going to do. However, I have a feeling he wandered off to discover a less difficult target. Even though this type of video should not have existence in this day and age, sadly, people like more gruesome are still out doing strange and bizarre things like this. Jake deserves credit for stepping in and putting a stop to this. Number 3. Danny continues to notice wide, spaced apart footprints in the snow leading up to his house. He examines his surveillance system only to find that whatever is making the tracks is apparently invisible. Snow patches appear 7 seconds into the video for no apparent reason. Danny doubts this is a ghost because there was nothing nearby. The long tracks do resemble someone kicking their feet when they are dragged. However, I'm not sure what to think, so perhaps you can assist me to make a decision. Number 2. Schwinn Protocol wishes to renovate his drab basement, which currently has only a dirt floor. After many layers of digging, he discovers this rusted old entranceway, which presumably extends even deeper. Even though he has a bad feeling about this, he is under an obligation to know everything about the basement before he can finish the job, so he must see what's on the other side for himself. When he raises the weighty cement plug, white orbs appear, though I predict that they could also be dust particles. In any case, he is perplexed to discover a vast cavern filled with darkness. When his light traces along the rough edges of the floor, he begins little by little making some unsettling observations aloud. So, when all is said and done, this is a profound hole with an entrance that is not big enough for an adult but just the right size to squeeze through a child.
That's probably about a 13 or 15 foot drop. So definitely a bigger person wouldn't be able to fit down there. Wouldn't even be able to fit a ladder down there though, so.
Although I'm unsure what this was used for, I agree that having a random hole in your basement that's easy to fall into and difficult, if not impossible, to get out is strange. To be fair, the YouTuber later seemed to write in the description that he believes it was part of an old drainage system. Perhaps he's correct, or perhaps he's just attempting to give an explanation of something he wishes he hadn't seen. For all we know, it took someone their entire childhood down there. Number 1. This video of a shaky alien-looking pod should not exist anywhere on the planet, let alone in some random person's basement. The fact that it changes from left to right without being touched gets me to believe that some weird life form is about to emerge. The majority of the comments agree that this could be an egg or cocoon with a foreign host inside. Take note of how weird furry hairs appear to protrude from sections of its hardened exterior, which shows that this is a living organism of some sort. The video comes to an end before we can watch what hatches, but no matter what it is, I hope it isn't dangerous. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because I upload a new video every day. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of my other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy.